In his 92 years, Don Tuthill of Marysville has seen a lot. But one day in 1945 will forever live in his memory. He was 18 years old, serving aboard the Liberty ship SS Peter Sylvester. They were off the coast of Australia when disaster struck.
February the 6th, 1945, about 9:45 at night. I was in my bunk, top bunk, down below, when the first torpedo hit.
A German torpedo tore through the ship. A second quickly followed.
I remember flying through the air and then hitting the deck, and then I passed out.
Cold seawater woke him. Tuthill somehow reached a ladder.
I think probably I was the last one out from down below. And because I never, heard anybody except one person. One person down there was reciting the Lord's Prayer.
More torpedoes split the ship in half. Tuthill swam toward the lifeboats.
I don't know how many people they had in the lifeboat, but they wouldn't let me in the lifeboat. And I told them, I said, well, I'm bleeding quite bad because I had cuts all over me, And I was afraid if there's any sharks in the vicinity, I'd be bait for them,
Tuthill was in the water when the submarine surfaced. The Germans fired on the ship, but not the survivors. Tuthill finally made it into a lifeboat crowded with 19 others. They rationed their meager supply of food and water and tried to keep their spirits up.
We talked about food, and we all talked about back home.
As days at sea turned to weeks, they ran out of food and battled storms.
I remember the swells being so high, looking up, you'd think there were mountains coming at you,
Just 4 days into the ordeal, Tuthill turned 19.
I didn't say anything to anybody because I figured I wasn't going to get any ice cream or cake or anything else.
But he never gave up hope.
I always had faith in God that I'd be rescued.
On the 22nd day, they were spotted by a British aircraft carrier. Someone on board took this photo as they were rescued.
I seen that rope ladder come down. I think I was the second one going up. After 22 days, I wasn't going to let that ship get away from me.
Of the 174 men on board the Peter Sylvester, 33 died. Miraculously, 141 survived. After the war, Tuthill went on to a 31-year career with the St. Clair County Sheriff's Department. He married Virginia, now his wife of 67 years. They have 2 children, 4 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. Like many of his generation, for years, Tuthill didn't talk about what happened during the war, not even with his wife.
It's been recently that, I decided I want to talk about it.
But now, he wants people to remember
our sacrifice to give freedom to our country. I think of the people that lost their lives on there, and I want people to know about it. The veterans went through. I just feel day after day how fortunate I was to come through it, So I've had a wonderful life, yeah.